On the last episode of DanganRonpa 2, Goodbye Despair.
Don't vote. No, not my nigga. No, 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 no! They killed Nagito. They killed Nagito.
You were crazy, Nagito, but you didn't deserve this.
Today's case?
Destroying evidence.
Oh my god, it's my favorite color. Oh wow, look, there's no end. Nagito was brutally murdered. Evil death has left a looming shadow of mystery in the hearts of Hajime and the others. Who's the traitor? What was the clue Nagito left? Will they be able to see the light within the darkness between hope and despair? Damn! That is sad. Alright, let's get it.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Wait, look at his X. Why does it look so weird? You know what I mean? Like everybody's X look different, you know? Like you see, damn, you see his?
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Dude, what is going on with Mommy, dude?
Oh my! Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you? You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit? Chesto! One more time! Jeez! How about this one? This will be my final blow! It's useless.
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started, after all. The victim this time is Nagito, who was attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake. Who in the world killed him?
A goddamn traitor.
Curious.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor,
Then we know that the traitor is the one who killed him.
that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
No, that might not be it.
Why not?
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger.
Right.
Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Don't say something so stupid! There's no way in hell I'm the traitor!
Why the fuck would you say what you said just a second ago?
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
Traitor and the killer who murdered Naruto. It's here, right? Are they the same person? Or?
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up! I'm telling you, they were torturing him!
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito!
So
that's why he
Reason
was
for
so
sealing his
bad.
mouth.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him?
The blood that splattered onto his face wasn't under the duct tape. I think it's the duct
Definitely
tape.
the bomb's hiding place.
So, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first!
What did you say?
That was Fuyuhiko!
I found it by coincidence. There's no way I'd torture someone.
I think it's a duct tape. Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? Were the wounds on Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place?
The killer
Probably.
didn't tape
I don't
Nagito's mouth to
think it
shut him
was.
up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him!
Torture, really?
The reason Nagito's body was
Like, it doesn't make any
wounds.
sense.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito!
No, that's wrong.
No, bitch, that's wrong.
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess anything. If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I'm prepared!
Oh! I said I'm prepared, what?
Ah, I just realized it! It's a trap!
Huh?
Trap?
Stupid Hajime! You got caught in that trap!
Stupid? What's it? Bro, Hajime looking like? That's a lot of bullets. I mean, a lot of blades.
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, you obviously assumed he couldn't talk, right? But that was the trap! He wanted to hide interrogated!
I can't back down.
This one is so. I mean, it's not hard. It's just the fact that you can get distracted so easily.
But if you tape his mouth shut,
It's
supposed to answer anything.
Pay attention, this is how it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb. Then, after they killed him...
Oh no.
Damn it!
Oh, dude, I hate this one. Like, they make you take unnecessary damage for no reason. Like, I didn't even put a wrong answer in, and they made me lose damage. Like, this is like one of the craziest parts of the game.
How is he supposed to answer anything?
You know what? I think it's duct tape. Right when he says after they killed him.
First, the killer tortured Nagito.
That doesn't make any
Information
sense.
About then, after they killed him...
Allow me to through those words.
That's good.
No, there's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
Right. Even before the blood. Like, even before the blood got on him, you know.
What did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? We might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
We don't need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Right.
Why do you always side with Hajime? Do you have a crush on him or something?
Damn. Are you in elementary school or something? Look how Hajime's looking. Like, hold up. Hell yeah.
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right?
And there was no blood under it.
The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
Right. But, you know, Kazuichi ain't the smartest person in the world either.
The blood on his face came from his arm wounds, which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth. Must have been struggling to open his mouth up tape.
Man, Kazuichi's stupid. And I know Hajime's stupid.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so we wouldn't be able to scream. Then it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for sure. It was to keep his mouth shut.
You know, but Kazuichi was the one who thought he knew what he was talking about.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
No, they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
We can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
Yeah. And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
I mean, but yeah, alright, so this is where the oil lighter comes in, obviously.
Which means, it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
The killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Okay, so it might be the oil lighter, or it could be those Monokuma door. Monokuma panel things.
Some kind of setup? Like...
I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That's our Miss Sonia. You have such an amazingly high intellect. Alrighty then, let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is!
Oh, that's damn right it is. Oh, wow. The reason for the fire, huh? We need to clear that up first. Alright, so let's look at everything first. I think it could be the oil lighter, or it could be the Monokuma panels. They're right beside each other, too. So let's check it out.
The direct cause of the fire was... the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer
That's
used
true.
some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Might not be the oil curtain. I mean, not the oil
Some kind
curtain,
of
the oil thingy. She just
Did
blatantly
they
said
use
it,
the
and
oil
it's
as
true.
an improvised fuse?
They probably just threw the lighter.
No, that's not true.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the...
You seen the door? Wow, you saw that? It said clatter, clatter, clatter. What's going on with that?
Ignited the curtain.
Alright, it went in.
Some way?
What are you doing?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
Or perhaps opening the door caused intense wind pressure to tip over the lighter.
Oh my god, I think it's the door. Dude, okay, did you see the white noise? The white noise was saying, clatter, clatter, clatter. Did you see that? I think it's the door. Some kind of setup was used to start the fire. What could it have been?
The direct cause...
I think it's when we open the door.
The oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
The killer used some kind of setup and lit the curtain on
Was
fire
it?
with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Was it the door?
Did they use...
Let me look. Cause I really think a lot of tipped over Monokuma panels were scattered around the goods. In one area, the panels seem to be laying on top of one another in a straight orderly line. Are they flammable though?
oil as an
That's what I'm
improvised
saying.
fuse?
But I think it's I think it's what Sonya said about the door. Cause like, look at the little clatter, clatter, clatter. You seen
The
that?
flame is lit.
It's like when Akane was trying to bust open the door. See, look, it's constantly doing
The
it.
curtain.
Dude, if that's been the case all this time, that's
They
crazy.
used invisible thread.
Cause I'm pretty sure it's the door.
There should have been a way
now,
to tip it over with sound
If
waves.
that's truly the case, I gotta look at white noise differently.
The door caused...
Oh my goodness, I gotta look at white noise different. Dude, I feel like they were giving it away. It said clatter, clatter, clatter.
I also agree that opening the door is what started the fire.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure, a dust devil blown here from glorious Japan!
Bruh.
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels. A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right? It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
A domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels. So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second. And from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nagito was dead already. He was definitely dead already.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
So the reason it was dark was to hide the domino effect.
Damn, that's crazy.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
Killer did one other thing I had to download.
I see!
Because they would have been able to hear it falling.
Right? That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse matched the sound of the falling panels.
Right. Man, that shit sounds scary as fuck, dude. The inside of the warehouse felt even darker because our eyes were still used to the bright sunlight outside. Then that darkness allowed blared through the warehouse at full volume. Hey, do you guys hear something? Yeah, it's really damn loud. Does Nagito like listen to this depressing crap? I'm not talking about the music. As if on cue, it suddenly started.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually...
So she heard it.
Panels.
Her senses are ridiculous, I have to say.
Those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right? Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
Akane's senses are ridiculous. That's fine. I'll open it slowly. No, that's not the problem. Seriously, it'll be fine. With those words, Akane brushed off everyone's warnings. See, look, it said clatter, 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 just like what happened with the door. Huh? It's not opening. Is there something blocking the door? I can barely open it. I knew it was a trap. Seriously, just stop it, okay? Didn't I tell you it'll be fine? Well, I'm gonna open this door. Oh, with a mighty kick. Boom.
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter.
Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
But the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Right.
Is that a problem?
It's a major problem. I mean, that door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
So how was it being blocked off? That door was the only entrance to the warehouse. See, so what Chiaki's talking about is the killer couldn't have left. They were still inside.
I see! If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened, the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
And you know what's the crazy part? Like, on the shot that we just saw, right? We saw Kazuichi, we saw Akane, we saw me, and we saw Fuyuhiko, but on that shot, we did not see Sonya. Did y'all see that? There's a shot where we didn't see Sonya, and I wish I took a screenshot of it, but there's a screenshot where we didn't see Sonya. And then, like, who would that MP3 player will come from? It's all pink and shit, you know what I mean? Like, maybe that's Sonya's. I might be jumping the gun, I really might, but I've been sussing her out from the start, and if I'm right about this, even before I had got some good clues, that's retarded. I mean, McConn's case, like, there was too much pointing to her. Gundu, the whole hamsters thing is what tipped me off on that. But Sonya she just wasn't around, you know what I mean? And that's super suspicious, man.
Does that mean they were hiding inside?
We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Based on the patterns up until now,
Why does she keep saying that?
some kind of setup was used.
That's That's like the second time she said that. That's like the second time she said that.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
Hmm? That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
Nagito.
Hajime? What do you mean?
I know he finna say Nagito committed suicide. Person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse. There's only one person who could have done that. Are they fucking serious right now? Alright, look, just for kicks and giggles, right? Just for kicks and giggles.
this is my answer. It was Nagito.
I was like, just for kicks and giggles, right? Just for kicks and giggles. You know what? Off of that alone, we in the gameplay. We're in the gameplay. I'm out here still being able to pick this nigga, and he's dead. And it's crazy because I had said this shit earlier in the beginning of the playthrough. Oh, we can still pick dead people. If you played the first game, you know why that's a thing. But I was like, can I pick somebody dead? And I could. And I was like, oh, we're gonna need to do this much later. And I was right. So we're gonna go ahead and end it right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is getting retarded, ridiculous, and just plain insane. But so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end it right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. But until then, I will catch you guys later for more DanganRonpa 2. Goodbye, despair. Whew.